So a very good morning, respected dignitaries, senior members of the professions, colleagues, and dear friends. The Union Budget 2026 has been recently announced, and as professionals, it is not just important, but essential for us to continuously update ourselves, understanding the evolving tax framework, and realign our professional approach with the changing economic and regulatory landscape. Today's conclave is a step in that very direction. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all in this conclave on Union Budget and deliberation on the new Income Tax Act. The high impact full day program is being organized by ACAE, Association of Corporate Advisors and Executives, in association with Bombay Chartered Accountants Society's BCAS. The objective of today's conclave is not merely to analyze the budget, but to deep dive into the new Income Tax Act and understand its long-term implications and explore emerging professional opportunities both in India and globally. I now request our esteemed guest of honor, CA Prakash Agarwal, Chairman the ICAI Dubai Chapter, and CA Kinjal M. Shah, Vice President BCAS Mumbai, to kindly grace the dais. I also request CA Neeraj Kumar Harodia, President ACA, and CA Ramesh Kumar Patodia ji, Vice President ACA, to escort the guest of honor to the dais. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request everyone present to kindly rise for the national song Vande Matram, followed by ACA theme song.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sukhalam, Malayaja Sheetalam, Sasya Shyamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Jyotsna Pulakitayamini, Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
निष्काम तू जो कर्म कर, विश्वास हो जो धर्म पर, हर नियति में हो गति, जग जीत ले तू। हो हौसला चट्टान सा, हो श्वास में तूफान सा, मझधार को अब पार कर, जग जीत ले तू। विश्व में उद्घोष कर, अब हर हृदय में जोश भर, पहचान तू जो लक्ष्य है, जीवन तेरा उत्कर्ष है, जग जीत ले तू। हो सत्यनिष्ठ तेरी डगर, हो रोशनी हर राह पर, अब बस यही पैगाम दे, सृष्टि नए आयाम ले, जग जीत ले तू, जग जीत ले तू, जग जीत ले तू।
Thank you. To mark the auspicious beginning of today's conclave, I request our guest of honor, past presidents ACA and office bearers of ACA, to kindly join us for the lighting of the inaugural lamp. Please.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि, गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि, गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि, कान्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
It's my privilege to introduce our first guest of honor, CA Prakash Agarwal, Chairman ICAI Dubai Chapter. CA Prakash Agarwal is the Chairman of ICAI Dubai Chapter and a rank holder chartered accountant with over 19 years of international professional experience. He is Managing Partner, Golden Visa holder, and a recognized faculty and speaker on taxation, compliance, and emerging opportunities in the Middle East. I request, sir, to kindly accept. I'll now request past President Santosh Ungta ji to please felicitate the sir by presenting Uttaryu. And memento by President Neeraj Harodia ji and ACA Coffee Table Book by past President Kashi Prasad Khandelwal ji. I now request I would now take pleasure in introducing our second guest of honor, CA Kinjal MSA, Vice President BCAS Mumbai. CA Kinjal MSA is a fellow member of ICAI, Vice President of the Bombay Chartered Accountants Society, and a seasoned professional with over 24 years of experience in financial and capital markets. He specializes in securities law, forensic investigations, and information systems audit, and has worked closely with leading regulators and enforcement agencies. I would now like to call past President Indu Chatraji to present Uttaryu to sir, and memento by past President Vivek Agarwal ji, and ACA Coffee Table by CA Rajat Agarwal ji. Thank you, sir. I now request CA Neeraj Kumar Harodia, President ACA, to deliver the welcome address and share the thoughts on the relevance and objectives of today's conclave.
थैंक यू वेरी मच संजय सर, मुझे लगता है आपको साउंड प्रॉपर आ रही है वहाँ पर, ठीक है, थैंक यू. सो रिस्पेक्टेड डिग्नेटरीज ऑन द डायस, ऑनर्ड गेस्ट, सीनियर प्रोफेशनल्स, डियर फ्रेंड्स, कलीग्स, नमस्कार एंड वेरी वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू. So we are meeting today on the scared land of Bengal, the bhumi of culture, intellect and patriotism. Bengal has always been the land that gave India not only thinkers and reformers, but also the spirit of nationalism. This year is a very special and we are celebrating 150 year of Vande Mataram by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay ji. So recently I had the privilege to visiting Vande Mataram Bhavan at Chichuda, Bankim Babu's residence. Standing there, one truly feels the power of those words. Vande Mataram was not just a song, it was a revolution. Because of such songs and such thinkers, such sacrifices, today we are enjoying the freedom to meet, to speak, to learn and to grow professionally. So with deep respect, I begin today's conclave by saluting that spirit of Bharat. Honorable past President of ACAI, the true pillars of our 65-year-old organization, our respected senior in the profession, and my dear friends and colleagues. On behalf of ACAI, I extend a very warm welcome and heartfelt thanks to each one of you for joining us today. Friends, this conclave would not have been possible without the support of BCAS, Bombay Chartered Accountants Society. Please give a big round of applause for BCAS. Today, BCAS is represented by CA Kinjal Shah, Vice President BCAS, an expert in SEBI and regulatory matters, and more importantly, he is a true friend of ACAE. Thank you very much, Kinjal Bhai. With great patience, sincerity, and commitment, Kinjal ji has supported ACAE at every stage, from the conceptualizing this conclave to curating the content and to ensuring the presence of eminent speaker. He literally asked us for the wish list and made sure that that wish become reality. On behalf of ACAE, I express my deep gratitude to BCAS and CA Kinjal Shah. BCAS is known all over India for high quality programs, outstanding publication, strong fellowship culture. These are the same values that ACAE believes in, and I strongly feel that synergy of East and West, BCA and ACAE will create something truly powerful for the profession. Kinjal ji, a very warm welcome to you from Mumbai, the financial capital of India, to Kolkata, the intellectual capital of India. Recently, I was on a professional visit to Dubai, a city that truly represents global opportunity, speed, and scale. Dubai today is not just about buildings, it's about ambitions, professionalism, and global exposure for Indian professionals. There I had pleasure of meeting today's guest of honor, CA Prakash Agarwal ji, Chairman ICAI Dubai chapter. Frankly speaking, when I first met him, I thought, ये CA कम है, Bollywood star ज़्यादा है. But within 5 minutes of conversation, I realized the depth of his knowledge and experience. And then I discovered two beautiful connections. First, he is originally from Kolkata, and second, he is a student of my partner, Jayesh sir. So with these two strong connections, I didn't even take a 1 minute to invite him to share his wisdom with ACAE, and today he is with us. Give a big round of applause to him. Sir, thank you very much for joining us today and agreeing to guide us on emerging professional opportunities in the Middle East. I would also like to share that ACAE is in discussion with chambers like FICCI and CII for a professional delegation to Dubai in the second week of May, which will open a new global doors for our members. In front of me today is a legend of the profession, CA Pradeep and Kapasi. Shortly he will join us. He is also past president of BCAS. Sir is a veteran of income tax. He is based in Mumbai, but with a special love for Kolkata. Today he will enlighten us on major changes between Income Tax Act 1961 and the new income tax which is applicable from April 2026. Very shortly, we will be joined by CA Padam Chand Khicha sir, who has travelled all the way from Bengaluru, another stalwart in income tax. He will guide us on major amendments through Income Tax Bill 2026. We also have with us Mr. Sameer Narang. He is Head Economic Research Group, ICICI Bank, Mumbai. Special thanks to Narayan sir, past president of BCAS, for helping us to connect with him. Mr. Narang will speak on impact of budget on the Indian economy. Honestly, with the blessings, friends, I took over as a president of ACAE on 11 September 2025, and today almost I have completed 5 months as my tenure. Honestly, with the blessing of the Almighty and the support of all of you, I am enjoying every moment of this journey. In just 5 months, we have conducted 6 conclaves, 1 lifestyle program, 3 fellowship events, 10 group discussion, 7 study circle program. We have added 50 new members to ACAE. I sincerely appeal to those who are not yet member, please join ACAE and upgrade yourself with the wisdom of dignitaries associated with our association. This year, we are also coming up with a new membership directory, and the Google form has been sent to all of you. Please fill that Google form so that your updated record can be recorded in association directory. We are in the process of complete digitalization of ACAE back office and are archiving 65 years of historical data on cloud. Our association has partnered with corporates under CSR initiative to support needy students who are pursuing CS, CS and CMA courses. And I am happy to inform you, we have already selected 5 applications, and that we have given to corporates to help them, those who need support. 1 quarterly journal has been published, and we invite articles from the members for upcoming editions. Upcoming highlights: 21st February 2026, Friends Audit Workshop where NAFRA chairman himself will be present with all his officers. This will be the first ever NAFRA outreach program in Eastern India with any professional association, and this program will be the complete workshop mode, and there each and every officer and stalwarts in the audit profession will speak on the subject. 8th March, Women Day celebration. Women are one of the core strength of ACAI. Our Vice President is woman, CA Shivani Shah, and many women are part of our executive committee member. We are organizing a grand program with Anjana Chandakji, who will be performing a play on Draupadi from Mahabharata. 13th February, session on structuring, planning through trust and family office. And here also we are getting a big support from Mumbai, and CA Gautam Doshi and CA Yogesh Thar will be here in Kolkata to discuss on this very important subject where we all are very much interested to hear. 4-day hands-on audit documentation tool workshop with EIRC, and that will be held in ICAI COE Rajarhat. That will be held in between March after 16th March, if I believe, 17th to 28th. On 18th April, we will have a mega conclave on IBC. We will share the details of the same shortly. Friends, again on fellowship part, this year in the month of March, 100 members going a 5-day Lakshadweep cruise from 23rd March to 28th March in the month of March only. Friends, with the grace of God, blessings of 33 past presidents, support of office bearers, EC members, and family of 1800 ACAI members, we look forward to making this year fully memorable. I would like to end with a small motivation quote कि जो चलते हैं वो आगे बढ़ते हैं और जो चलते रहेंगे वो कहीं ना कहीं किसी मंजिल पर जरूर पहुंचेंगे. Friends, please enjoy today's session, the knowledge shared by our eminent speaker, and the warm hospitality of this Williams Court. Do share your feedback and suggestion to help to improve us in future. Those who wish to actively work with ACAI, you are most welcome. Please connect with me. Come forward. This association is yours. Once again, thank you, each one of you, for being here. Have a wonderful and enriching day ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Neeraj. I now request our guest of honor, CA Kinjal M. Shah, Vice President, BCAS, Mumbai, to address the gathering on the topic, Shaping Responsible, Respected and Future-Ready Professionals for Decades.
Respected Neeraj Harodia ji, the President of ACAI, Jai Prakash ji, the guest of honor for the session, Ramesh ji, dignitaries, past presidents on and off the dais, and delegates. It is indeed a pleasurable task here to be present at Kolkata, as rightly said by Neeraj bhai, the intellectual capital of, I would say, the Indian subcontinent for more than 200 years in the past. It's an inspiring cultural capital as well, a culmination of multi-religion, multi-ethnicity, and how the city has evolved to be truly a professional hub under the British Raj for more than 100 years. Friends, my topic today here is more correlated with how the professional organizations like ACAE and BCAS helps individual professionals to meet the expectations of the society in true sense in our capacity as professional. Friends, while Pradeep Kapasi ji, the speaker, will be discussing on the sessions, the technical sessions, and Padam Chand ji on the income tax amendment, one thing is remarkable in this budget was the vision of the entire cabinet, the Prime Minister, on developing Viksit Bharat. And a Viksit Bharat is not possible without the help of professionals who would help the entrepreneurs achieve what a country is expected to be the second or maybe the third largest economy by 2047. And therefore, professionals like chartered accountants, tax professionals, advocates would play a very vital role in achieving this dream. While this budget had a 12 lakh crore of capital outlay, which will be focusing on infrastructure development. Some of the things which would impact professional is the applicability of the new Income Tax Act, which comes into force from 1st of April. And for professionals, it's like deja vu. First unlearn and then relearn. And that's going to be a big task for all professionals. And we have seen what happened in 2017 when GST was introduced and the kind of efforts the professionals had to put in, which was also acknowledged by the Prime Minister himself, saying that GST would have never been successful without the help of professionals, the tax professionals and chartered accountants. Because they are the people who are connected with the people at the ground level, those entrepreneurs, and with the society, who help in development and successful implementation of the vision of the government. While the FM in our budget said, from tax administration to technology, our aim is transparent, predictable, and taxpayer-friendly ecosystem. Yet, the new levy on the capital gain on the sovereign gold bond, which technically amounts to retrospective implication, the impact taxation of, is something which the global world, when they come to India, are scared of because of this. And that is where the chartered accountants and tax professionals would have to play an important role bridging the expectations of the entrepreneur when they come to India and the actual implementation of the tax laws. Another announcement in the finance minister's speech was with regard to empowering professional institutions like ICAI, ICSI and ICMAI with designing short courses to create a cadre of corporate mitras in Tier 2 and Tier 3. This actually acknowledges the gap in the availability of trained manpower and the cost which the MSME has to incur in actual implementation of the tax laws and compliances. While at the same time, we all professionals know the kind of midnight oil that we have to burn to ensure that the clients remain compliant. Despite our modest fees, this has become a big cost for the entrepreneur. The compliance today is a big cost for any business to operate in India. So, friends, there are two thoughts which exist today after the announcement on corporate mitras. One school of thought thinks that this is going to be a direct threat to tax professionals and chartered accountants, while to my mind, they are going to complement helping the corporates and entrepreneurs to reduce their cost, remain compliant, and they would free up the professionals like tax advisors and chartered accountants to truly concentrate on what they deserve to be doing in achieving the vision of Viksit Bharat. The voluntary bodies like BCAS and ACA has always been in the forefront of developing these professionals. And to ensure that we remain relevant in future, ACAE and BCA and such other institutions would have to put in still more efforts to ensure that we have quality professionals who are not only knowledgeable, but who are also ethical to the profession and in the service of the society. Friends, I am reminded of the motto of the Ramakrishna Mission founded by Sri Swami Vivekananda, which says, Atmano Mokshartham Jagada Hitaya Cha, meaning that if you want to attain salvation, you will have to devote yourself to the service of the world. And that is what I think these professional organizations will have to do with the help of its volunteers. Now, when I come to volunteers, the question which a lot of professionals ask is, I'm already overburdened with my office work, attending my clients, attending my family. Why should I be volunteering for such organizations where I do not get anything in return directly? Friends, to my view, these organizations do not give you anything directly, but what they give you indirectly is much bigger than what otherwise your profession would have given you. And that is, I think, the respect. If you are attached with this voluntary organization, which Neeraj Bhai also requested members to come forth and join these organizations, it is because of the respect these institutions have been able to generate world-class professionals and leaders. And they have still remained committed despite completion of their term to such organizations, and it is because of what we get in return, which is more than the knowledge only, it is the respect. There are a lot of past presidents here of ACAE who would, I think, agree with this. Another aspect, to give you an illustration or a live example, is Lord Ram from Ramayana. While he was in Ayodhya, he was respected, he was powerful, he was admired. But his true leadership came in exile, not while he was in his palace. So when you leave those places of power, because in our office we are the most powerful, I can dictate anything to anybody, they are supposed to obey. When I come to this voluntary organization, all are equal. I learn to respect others. I am empathetic to them. Those are the true qualities of leaders. And such organizations help you to sharpen your skill sets, which are very relevant to be a true leader. Because we are not only the commanders in force, where people will obey us. And especially with the second generation, the younger generation which is coming into the profession, they expect the same level of respect. You cannot, I'm not saying you cannot disrespect them, but you have to respect them equally. And that is what we learn when we get attached to such organizations. Similar is the case for the younger generation as well. When the younger generations joins the profession, not necessarily they are second generation, third generation chartered accountants or professionals or advocates. When they get attached to such organizations, they learn a lot from their seniors, which helps them to sharpen not only their knowledge, but the softer side of leadership skills. At such organizations, you cannot command, you request. You empathize with people, you have no titles at time, but you still get the work done. Another beautiful example of such organization is RSS, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. I am not talking on the ideology, but the way they train their cadres, they are able to perform as leaders in situations of catastrophic conditions, be it floods, be it disasters, be it earthquakes. They become true leaders. And nobody other than our beloved Prime Minister of the country, who himself takes pride in being associated and trained from RSS. So there are multiple such voluntary organizations. When professionals join such organizations, this is how it helps them to sharpen their skills on the softer side. There are no formal trainings that are given to you, but you learn to take responsibility. And I think responsibility is one thing which is very important. There are a lot of people, or the culture that we have adopted from the Western world is more rights-oriented rather than responsibility-oriented. If we look to the past, when a king attains, or rather a prince is crowned, the ministers, the pandits, or his ancestors will tell him his kartavya, which is responsibility. Nowadays, people are taught or taught about their rights. This comes from more from a Western culture, where everybody keeps on demanding the rights, but nobody understands the responsibility. The same applies to all professionals like us. We may keep on demanding our rights, but unless we understand responsibilities, we undertake those responsibilities, somewhere we may not get the desired respect from the society at large. Friends, I am fully cognizant of the fact that we have Jai Prakash ji with us, and he is going to talk on opportunities which all are eagerly awaiting. And it is something which is always very attractive for any professionals to go beyond his comfort zone, a lot of opportunities. At the same time, we need to be cognizant of our culture. While we go to the other country, we set up, we should not forget our past, we should not forget our roots. That would help us to bind as a community. And I'm sure, a lot of you who would have been to Dubai, Dubai has a thriving Indian community because they are rooted in their base. They still love their country from heart, and that is what binds them together. And within India, you would also find mini India there. So there would be people who are groups from West Bengal, who would form groups from Gujarat, who would go form groups from Malayalam, Tamil Nadu, and that is how they all come together, maintaining diversity, but at the same time unity in their culture. This is also the case with our profession. We need to now move to multi-dimension professionals, which would not be focusing only on maybe tax or audit, which have been traditional areas, but we need to move forward, move ahead, think visionary. India today represents the largest workforce under 35. What is lacking is the skill set. The opportunities are there, but somehow we are not being able to tap. I think this forum and interaction with Jai Prakash ji would help you to get and tap that opportunity. Friends, I understand, while in my interaction, a lot of you have been associated with Bombay Chartered Accountants Society, whom I represent. And the president of BCAS would have definitely come here, he would have loved to be here, but he has conveyed through me a deep love and regards for ICAI and all the members present here. While he had compulsion because we have a budget meeting which today unfortunately coincided with the same time, and Pinakin Desai is going to speak on the union budget. So because of that compulsion, we had to segregate the duties, and instead of the president, I am representing BCS today. Friends, I will take another 2 minutes just to introduce BCS to people who may not be knowing them. I know a lot of seniors are quite associated and attached with BCS. Friends, Bombay Chartered Accountants Society was established on 6th of July 1949, which was just 6 days after the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India came into existence. In the initial year, most of the presidents of ICAI and BCA would interchangeably take positions in both the organization, and BCA was the think tank, being in the financial capital, institute being located in the political capital. They used to complement each other very actively in policy formation of the initial years of our nation. BCAS, through its 12,000 members, which are present across more than 400 cities of India, is what I call truly a Bharat Chartered Accountants Society. It performs through its 9 committees, of which 4 are technical committee, which consist of accounting, auditing, direct tax, indirect tax. And the non-technical committee, which is the Human Resource Development Committee, the Technology Committee, with a 300 plus strong volunteer force, which are as its backbone to ensure that all programs are meticulously planned, designed, and executed to the satisfaction of the participants and members. What volunteers learn there is precision. Precision in planning, precision in execution. And that is where a lot of chartered accountants, not only from Bombay, but across India, come and join BCAS as volunteers. Apart from that, it provides a wonderful platform for knowledge sharing and interacting with top-notch professionals of the country. BCAS has been a thought leader, making various representations to the governments on various issues and at various occasions. While BCA was centered in Bombay, conducting programs at various places, but COVID changed that. During COVID, BCA expanded beyond its geographical boundaries of Mumbai, much beyond its geographical boundary. And we realized that to disseminate knowledge, we need to remove these barriers. And therefore, we went hybrid in most of our programs. We have state-of-the-art Center of Excellence in Mumbai, which has hybrid facility where we can conduct all our programs, which are watched and participated from members across the country, including some of the professionals globally. We realize that professionals in today's world have multiple deadlines, multiple timelines. They may not be able to attend the program at the time we organize, but they would not like to miss out on that. We started our YouTube channel, which has more than 27,000 followers and hosts more than 800 videos on technical and non-technical subjects. While we realize that YouTube is good for some short duration programs, but where members want technical skill, we need to go beyond that. And all the time, members may not be available at the time the program is being organized. So something on a self-paced learning is very important on topics which are technical or for the younger generation who prefer not to travel and save time, but to spend more productive time through on their iPads or handheld devices. BCA came up with the concept of a digital learning academy, which is a state-of-the-art networking and learning module where people can network just like what we do on LinkedIn or what we do on YouTube, which is watch videos, but they are all self-paced learning, so you can also do certification courses on by enrolling for or downloading that BCS Academy platform. Friends, this year we realized that gender diversity is one of the important aspects of the profession, and therefore with a focus on engaging more women participants, we started a unique concept of a Sakhi circle, where only women participate on a topic which is led by a woman, planned by a woman, and participated by women. We got an exciting response on that platform. While in some of the programs which we held, there were 300 women who participated from across India, but the quality of BCAS is well known, and we got more than 500 requests who were males saying, why are you biased to female? Why can't we participate as well? If you want gender diversity, give equal opportunity to both. And we opened up those for male participation, but predominantly for women. So all women members, I would request you that if you are interested in further sharpening your skills, you may please join the Sakhi circle of BCAS. Friends, I know that as professionals and especially Marwadis and Gujaratis, what we understand is money. ज्ञान बहुत हो गया. Let Jai Prakash ji come and talk something about how to make money. But I thank ACAI and Neeraj Harodia ji and all the participants for giving me this opportunity on sharing my thoughts on the respected professionals that the country expects us to be, and how do we fulfill that dream of a Viksit Bharat as contributing to the society in form of professionals. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. I'm sure with this association with ACA, with association with BCAS, we the professionals have gained much more insight, and we will be further, upskilling ourselves with such associations. I'll now request our guest of honor, CA Jai Prakash Agarwal ji, Chairman ICAI Dubai Chapter, to address the gathering on the topic Emerging Professional Opportunities in the Middle East. Sir, please.
गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन. क्या होता है ना, जब गुड मॉर्निंग बोलते हैं और आवाज़ एनर्जी नहीं आती तो मेरे में भी एनर्जी नहीं आती. एक बार मेरे को एनर्जी चाहिए कि मैं बोलूँगा गुड मॉर्निंग, आप उसी स्पीड से गुड मॉर्निंग बोलेगा. गुड मॉर्निंग कैलकाटा. लवली. अब लगता है कि कैलकाटा में खड़ा हूँ, अपनी जगह पे खड़ा हूँ. आई वॉज बॉर्न बॉट अप इन कैलकाटा एंड I have blessings, I got blessings of God with all good wishes of friends. I am in Dubai and topic for me, thank you Neeraj bhai for inviting me to Calcutta. I was supposed to go back from Delhi back to Dubai, but thanks to Neeraj bhai, I came here, met my mother and my brothers, and then also meeting you all. तो प्रोफेशनल अपॉर्चुनिटी की बात करूंगा. एक लाइन मैंने सुनी थी जब मैं यहाँ पे कर रहा था कि पास्ट तो पास्ट है. पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट ने बोला था, सर पास्ट नहीं होता, पास्ट ऑलवेज लास्ट तक होता, बिकॉज यू आर द पिलर्स ऑफ एनी एसोसिएशन. अगर ढांचा ढह जाएगा बिल्डिंग नहीं खड़ी रहेगी. सो गिव अ राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर ऑल द पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट्स ऑफ ACAI. विदाउट यू गाइज दिस इंस्टीट्यूट कुड नॉट हैव सर्वाइव्ड. सो पास्ट विल ऑलवेज बी टिल द लास्ट. अब आते हैं प्रोफेशनल अपॉर्चुनिटीज फॉर प्रोफेशनल्स इन दुबई. सर मेरे को 15 मिनट का टाइम दिया गया है, तो मैं काम करूंगा 10 मिनट तक आपको बताता हूं. ऐसे तो 3 घंटे बोल सकता हूं कि क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल है. फिर आई विल ओपन द फोरम. यू माइट बी हैविंग क्वेश्चंस. कुछ ना कुछ आपने रिसर्च किया होगा, कहीं ना कहीं अटके होंगे, कुछ ना कुछ पूछना होगा. तो आई विल ओपन इट अप एंड यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेश्चंस इन नेक्स्ट 5 मिनट्स इफ नीरज भाई परमिट्स. अदरवाइज आई विल कंटिन्यू. चलिए, आई विल गिव यू इन अ शॉर्ट फॉर्म व्हाट आर द अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल प्रोफेशनली. बिजनेस के लिए अपार अपॉर्चुनिटीज है. इंग्लिश इज फाइन राइट? इंग्लिश प्लस हिंदी, इंग्लिश राइट? यस नो? परफेक्ट. ये आवाज आती है तो लगता है कि सब जाग रहे हैं. चलिए, तो मैं एक वर्ड देता हूं, फाटका. द अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल इन मिडिल ईस्ट स्पेशली इन दुबई इज फाटका. जय, आप फाटका करने के लिए बोल रहे नहीं, मैं फाटका करने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूं आपको. मैं एक एंक्रोनिम दे रहा हूं और मैं फाटका का मतलब बताऊंगा ताकि आपको हमेशा याद रहे व्हाट आर द प्रोफेशनल अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल इन दुबई. एफ स्टैंड्स फॉर फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग एंड एनालिसिस. सर फॉरगेट अबाउट कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स, फॉरगेट अबाउट VAT. फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग एंड एनालिसिस पे दुबई के लोकल एमिरेट्स को, MNCs को पहले भी इंडियन चार्टर्ड अकाउंट्स में भरोसा था, आज भी है. दैट एरिया इज ऑलवेज ओपन फॉर अ इंडियन चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट. आई माइग्रेटेड इन 2013 देयर और तब से मैं देख रहा हूँ फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग की बात हो, बजटिंग की बात हो, फोरकास्टिंग की बात हो, ये कंपेरेटिव्स की बात हो, कहाँ हमने परफॉर्म किया, कहाँ नहीं किया. यू विल ऑलवेज सी अ फाइनेंस कंट्रोलर सिटिंग इन दुबई एज अ इंडियन चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट और एज अ इंडियन प्रोफेशनल सिटिंग देयर. इसका मतलब है वो एरिया आपके लिए हमेशा खुला रहेगा. फाटका का एफ इज फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग एंड एनालिसिस. ठीक है, सेकंड एरिया में आता हूं. ए स्टैंड्स फॉर ऑडिटिंग एंड अकाउंटिंग. पहले ऑडिटिंग के लिए अर्स्टवाइल 2020 तक यू नीडेड अ लोकल पार्टनर टू साइन द बैलेंस शीट्स. नाउ forget about chartered accountant. If you are a BCom graduate as well, you can apply for getting a certification there. Ki I want to sign the audit report. Yes, you will get it. You have to clear 3 papers there if you want to do audits. Accounting koi bhi kar sakta hai. If you have knowledge of accounting, you go there, set up a bookkeeping and accounting shop. I mean, professional body or professional company. You can start the work. But if you want to do audit, 3 papers are additionally you have to do. One is IFRS. Jay, why IFRS? Because in India, we adopt Ind AS as accounting standards, accounting language. Since Ind AS and IFRS is same, Jay, why then? Sir, you call it Ind AS, they call it IFRS. You have to certify and say that I know IFRS. 95% of Ind AS or 98% of Ind AS is same as IFRS. But To qualify, you have to give that paper and say, yes, I know IFRS. That is first paper you have to qualify. Second paper you have to qualify is the local legislation. You have direct tax here, you have indirect tax here. We also have direct and indirect tax there. Those papers you have to crack and show you understand their taxes. That is called VAT, which was here also in erstwhile. Now you call it GST. In UAE we call it VAT still. And you call it income tax here, we call them corporate tax. In Dubai, corporate tax is only for corporates. हमारा अभी भी personal income tax पे tax नहीं लगता. Simple meaning, if you are a salaried person, you are not required to pay any taxes. If you are a company or a corporate, yes, you have to pay taxes there. So what is the rate of tax? 9% flat, 375, no taxes up to 375,000 dirhams. dirhams को मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए 25 से मल्टीप्लाई करेगा, क्योंकि मेरे को भी 2013 में बहुत बड़ा इशू था, एक दिरहम मतलब कितना कन्वर्जन. सो 1 dirham इज इक्वल 25 से मल्टीप्लाई करिए, यू विल गेट योर नंबर्स. 375,000 dirhams, you don't have to pay taxes, you can report at 0%, otherwise you have to pay taxes at 9%. Please note, salaried employees are not required to pay taxes. So you have to clear that paper of direct taxes, indirect taxes. Last paper is audit, because you are taking a certification, you are certifying the audit. You have to show that you know the audit procedures, you know the audit findings, you know how to maintain the audit logs. All these you have to show as a paper. Write these 3 papers, get the signing authority. I'm still saying, in India, you need to have a CA degree to be an auditor or sign the audit reports. In UAE, if you have a BCom degree, crack all these 3 papers and get your audit degree to certify that I am a certified auditor. तो मैंने आपको क्या word बोला था sir? What is the word we were discussing about UAE? फाटका. तो F आपको बता दिया, A बता दिया. T is taxation. I told you both types of taxations are there. Direct taxations, indirect taxations. I am going too fast or should I slow down? So सही चल रहा है ना? चलिए. तो taxation में 2 पार्ट हो गए. थोड़ा धीरे बोलूं, थोड़ा सा स्लो कर देते हैं. तो taxation में 2 पार्ट होते हैं. डायरेक्ट टैक्सेस, इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस. डायरेक्ट टैक्सेस आप यहां पे बोलते हैं इनकम टैक्स, जैसे मैंने बोला वहां हम बोलते हैं कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स. पर्सनल इनकम टैक्स है नहीं. What is the population of UAE? UAE's population is almost 12 crore. 12 crore is the population of UAE. 12 करोड़ की जनता को टैक्स नहीं लग रहा, कॉर्पोरेट्स को लग रहा है. कॉर्पोरेट्स भी इक्विवेलेंट नंबर पे है. 14 लाख कंपनीज हैं वहां पे, 1.4 मिलियन, 14 लाख कंपनीज आर देयर. उनको कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स लगता है और उसी का ही काम चल रहा है कॉर्पोरेट टैक्स का. इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स में VAT is, as I told you, is there. टैक्स में 2 पार्ट बनते हैं. Either you can be a tax consultant or you can be a tax agent. टैक्स कंसल्टेंट और टैक्स एजेंट. कंसल्टेंट के लिए कुछ नहीं चाहिए, ऑल द मटेरियल इज अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन. गुड थिंग अबाउट यूएई इज ऑल द मटेरियल फॉर डायरेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस इज अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन ऑन tax.gov.ae. tax.gov.ae. सारा मटेरियल मिलेगा, डायरेक्ट टैक्सेस का, इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस का. पढ़ लीजिए. जॉब खोज रहे हैं, अगर उसका नॉलेज होगा, जॉब कन्वर्ट करने में आसानी होगी. अगर आप खुद सेटअप करना चाह रहे हैं, ऑब्वियस बात है, क्लाइंट से इंटरेक्शन करने में आसानी होगी. तो tax.gov.ae से सारा मटेरियल डाउनलोड कर लीजिए. मोर देन 100 डॉक्यूमेंट्स आर देयर टू स्टडी. प्लीज गो थ्रू देम सो दैट यू हैव द लोकल फ्लेवर. लेकिन अगर आपको टैक्स एजेंट बनना है, तब आपको फेडरल टैक्स अथॉरिटी, विच इज द रेगुलेटर ऑफ टैक्सेस देयर, उसका एक पेपर क्वालिफाई करना होगा टू गेट अ टैक्स एजेंसी. Jay, what is the difference between tax consultant and tax agency? Sir, tax consultant can be anything. It's like a private firm. Tax agent, where authority is also saying that yes, you are a qualified tax consultant and you can give advices. Jay, इसका मतलब है tax consultant की वैल्यू नहीं है. नहीं सर, equivalent वैल्यू है. Tax agent के केस में, when you are going into a company and registering yourself as a tax agent as well, you are equally responsible. अगर कुछ नॉन कंप्लायंस होती है तो आप पे भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है. एज अ टैक्स कंसल्टेंट यू आर अ इंडिपेंडेंट एडवाइजर गिविंग एडवाइस टू द कंपनी विच मे और मे नॉट बी एक्सेप्टेड बाय फेडरल टैक्स अथॉरिटी. टैक्स एजेंट के केस में उस ओपिनियन का मायने है, उस ओपिनियन को वैल्यू की जाती है. सो बोथ द ऑप्शंस आर ओपन फॉर यू. फाटका का टी तक हमने कर लिया. नेक्स्ट में जा रहा हूं. सी, कॉर्पोरेट सर्विस प्रोवाइडर. CSP इज all the structurings, all the company formations, all the fundings, सब CSP करवाते हैं. That is corporate service provider. जब आपकी जर्नी UAE की कभी भी आप चालू करेंगे, whenever you want to start your journey, first you need a CSP guy जो आपको बताएगा. क्योंकि क्यों चाहिए जय CSP? 7 एमिरेट्स है सर. आपके यहाँ इतने स्टेट्स हैं, वहाँ 7 एमिरेट्स है. आप 7 स्टेट समझ लीजिए वहाँ पे, और 7 स्टेट के अंदर 40 फ्री जोन्स आर देयर. 40 फ्री जोन्स. दुबई इटसेल्फ हैज 20 फ्री जोन्स. 20 फ्री जोन्स दुबई के अंदर आते हैं. करेक्ट. आपके पास 47 अपॉर्चुनिटीज है टू डिसाइड कहाँ पे मेरे को अपनी कंपनी रजिस्टर करनी है और खोलनी है. 47 अपॉर्चुनिटीज। तो पहला क्वेश्चन आता है, जब मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस आते हैं ना, तो पहला चीज होता है किसमें खोलें, व्हाट इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन, कितना माइलेज देगी, कौन बढ़िया है, सबसे बढ़िया। इसी के लिए आपको चाहिए एक सीएसपी जो आपको बताएगा कि व्हाट इज बेस्ट फॉर यू। ये कैसे डिपेंड करता है? डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर स्ट्रक्चर, वेदर यू वांट टू डू अ ट्रेडिंग बिजनेस, वेदर यू वांट टू डू अ सर्विस बिजनेस, क्या आप करना चाहते हैं, उस पर डिपेंड करेगा कहां पे आपको कंपनी खोलनी चाहिए। अब मैं जब बात करता हूं 47 लोकेशंस जहां पे आप कंपनी खोल सकते हैं, उसमें आता है डेजिग्नेटेड जोन, फ्री जोन, मेनलैंड एंड फाइनेंशियल फ्री जोन्स। चारों का अलग अलग मायने हैं, आधा घंटा चला जाएगा बताने जाऊंगा, तो अभी के लिए सिर्फ ये 4 चीज नोट कर लीजिए। 4 तरह के जोन्स मिलेंगे, आपको पूरी क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए कि आपको कहां काम करना है। मेनलैंड, फ्री जोन्स, डेजिग्नेटेड जोन्स, फाइनेंशियल फ्री जोन्स, चार जोन्स हैं, चारों में से एक जगह आपको ऑपरेट करना पड़ेगा, इसके लिए कॉर्पोरेट सर्विस प्रोवाइडर चाहिए। अब लास्ट बचा फाटका का ए, बहुत रेलेवेंट है, आज की डेट में बहुत मायने रखता है। नेक्स्ट 5 इयर्स तो सबसे ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज दुबई के अंदर आएगी, तो इसी एरिया में आएंगी, विच आई कॉल एआई टूल्स। एआई टूल्स नेवर स्टार्ट्स एंड एंड्स विद चैट जीपीटी। अगर आप मेरे को 2024 में बोलते कि जय चैट जीपीटी, आई नो, यस दैट वाज द एआई टूल। जैसे जब मैं 80s में बड़ा हो रहा था, टूथपेस्ट का मतलब कोलगेट होता था, लेकिन आज टूथपेस्ट का मतलब मल्टीपल ब्रांड्स अवेलेबल हैं। सेम वे में एआई टूल्स आर मल्टीपल एंड वैरीज बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट you need for, whether you need for PPT creation, whether you need for research analysis, whether you need for video creations, whether you need for song writing, there are multiple avenues available। आपको वो AI tool को perfectly use करना आना चाहिए, relatively use करना आना चाहिए, because lot of opportunities, my dear friend, and trust me when I say in next 5 years the game will change in Dubai. The people or the professionals who know AI tools will get a lot of opportunities. Start building on them. Lot of free material is available. If you are a chartered accountant, how many of you are chartered accountants here? Perfect. How many of you have gone through AI in ICAI course, AI in ICAI? Perfect. Please go through that. AI in ICAI is a good platform जो AI in ICAI ने create किया है. Please go through that. आपको कुछ tools समझने को मिलेंगे. That will open a front door for you to understand कि बाकी को कैसे research करना है, बाकी को कैसे करना है. For me, these are the opportunities available in UAE for FATCA. ठीक हो गया? अभी आप क्वेश्चंस पूछना चाहेंगे कि मैं कंटिन्यू करूं? कंटिन्यू करता हूं। चलिए लास्ट पार्ट बताता हूं, फाटका का आपको बता दिया मैंने। अगर आपको स्टार्ट करना है, 2-3 चीजें आपको प्लीज ध्यान रखिएगा। एक, आपको यूएई में पेशेंस चाहिए। अगर आप सोच रहे हैं, बिकॉज प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, द मोमेंट यू एंटर्ड इन यूएई योर 1 rupee डज नॉट हैव अ वैल्यू, 25 rupees shrinks to 1 dirham। तो आप अगर 1 लाख रुपए भी लेके जा रहे हैं तो आपको वैल्यू कम हो जाएगी। प्लीज कीप एडुकेट कैपिटल इफ यू आर एंटरिंग दैट मार्केट, ताकि आपको स्ट्रेस नहीं आए। आई हैव सीन प्रोफेशनल्स हु एंटर द मार्केट इम्पेशेंटली एंड फिर वो उतनी ही जल्दी एग्जिट करते हैं। 2018 में हमने बहुत विटनेस किया, जब वीएटी आया था तब ये चैलेंजेस बहुत आए थे। तो प्लीज उसके लिए थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखें। सेकंड चीज आप ध्यान रखें कि भाई इफ यू आर गोइंग देयर, प्लीज you have to be locally present for the interviews and other stuffs। आप यहाँ से कितना ही रिसर्च कर लीजिए, लेकिन जब तक आप वहाँ लैंड नहीं करेंगे, आप एक्सप्लोर नहीं करेंगे, आपको नहीं समझ में आएगा उस मार्केट की डेप्थ क्या है या उस मार्केट में आप क्या कर सकते हैं। सो ऑलवेज टेक आउट अ टाइम, डोंट कंसिडर दैट एज एन एक्सपेंस, कंसिडर एज एन इन्वेस्टमेंट। नीरज भाई ने जो किया वो सही था, दैट वाज अ इन्वेस्टमेंट अप्रोच कि भैया जाके देखे तो सही मार्केट में कूदने से पहले सही है कि नहीं है। सो प्लीज डू नॉट डू इट। लास्ट पार्ट जो मैंने बहुत प्रोफेशनल्स को करते देखा है, जो प्रैक्टिस में नहीं है, जॉब में आई थिंक आप लोग प्रोफेशनल्स में, प्लीज डू नॉट गो फॉर अ लो वैल्यू, या फिर लो वैल्यू पे काम मत करिएगा। बिकॉज एक चीज समझ के चलिए, यहाँ पे आपका कंपटीशन सीए, सीएस, सीएफए और अदर प्रोफेशनल बॉडीज के साथ है। वहाँ पे कंपटीशन आपका यूएई सीपीए के साथ है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया सीपीए के साथ है, श्रीलंकन चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के साथ है, पाकिस्तानी चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के साथ है, इवन आपका इंग्लैंड एंड वेल्स का चार्टर्ड अकाउंट भी वहाँ बैठा हुआ है, जिसके साथ आपका कॉम्पिटिशन चल रहा है। ये तो मैंने सिर्फ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बॉडी की बात की, क्योंकि मैं कुंज में चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट हूँ। अदर बॉडीज तो अलग है, कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज की बॉडी अलग है, अदर प्रोफेशनल्स अलग है। एसीसीए एक बहुत बड़ी कम्युनिटी है जो आपके साथ कंपीट कर रही है। तो प्लीज लो वैल्यू पे मत करिए। कंपटीशन बहुत है, लेकिन अपॉर्चुनिटी उसके पास है जो शिद्दत के साथ लगा जाएगा। दुबई इज अ लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी, बट इट ओनली ब्लेसेस इफ यू शो पेशेंस। थैंक यू। यस प्लीज, माइक पास कर दीजिए। हाँ,
papers again?
yes, अगर आप चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट भी हैं, कोई भी चार्टेड अकाउंट हो, किसी भी कम्युनिटी से हो, किसी भी ज्योग्राफी से हो, दे हैव टू अपीयर फॉर दीज 3 पेपर्स, एक्सेप्ट 5 या 6 बॉडीज को उन्होंने एग्जेम्प्ट किया है. अदर देन एवरीवन हैज टू पास ऑल दीज 3 पेपर्स, इवन अ चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट हैज टू डू इट.
Okay, thank you.
देखिए, जब क्वेश्चंस नहीं आते, 2 चीजें होती हैं, या तो आपको सब समझ में आ गया, या आपने होप छोड़ दिए कि यार जो बोल रहा है बोलने तो बोलता रहेगा. चलिए, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक्स अ लॉट.
Thank you, sir, for a valuable insight on Dubai opportunities. Now I'll request everyone. Now we have got something very special. We have got a token of love from BCAS to ACA, and I'll now request Neeraj ji and Kinjal sir to please come, and Kinjal ji will present for his token of love for the ACA members. And there's a special token of love for the Direct Tax Committee also. And I'll request our Chairman, Ramesh Patodia ji, Direct Tax Committee, to please come and accept that token of love from BCS. I'll now request Rajat ji to please join the co-chairman, Direct Tax Committee, and accept the token of love from BCS. And I'll now request Prakash ji to accept the token of love from BCS. Thank you, Kinjal ji. I'll request Ramesh ji, Vice President and Chairperson, Direct Tax Committee, to please propose a formal vote of thanks.
So it's a formality which we have to do. Before that, BCAS will present to ACAI library the book. So that will be a prized possession for our library. Thank you, friends. Friends, I think 7th February 2026, after the pronouncement of budget on 1st February, I think we couldn't have chosen a better date. With एक भगवान ने शायद जब ट्रेड डील यूएस का ट्रेड डील जो है इम्पोज हुआ 50% टैरिफ्स एंड ऑल and the budget followed by the trade deal with EU and last night trade deal with USA. And friends, you must have heard BlackRock CEO ki I think finance management, either it is known to grandma or grandpa or the BlackRock CEO. And I can see the times which are going to come, friends. I think a geo effect is going to come in Indian market, where even the rickshawala, he is going to invest in mutual funds. Even 1 rupee a day. So that will make 365 rupees and he will get the compounding effect. So friends, exciting times are there ahead. And as Kinjal bhai said about Viksit Bharat, Modi ji's budget, lot of exciting things are going to come, friends. I am thankful to Kinjal bhai for, first of all, letting us know about Salvation. I agree with him that all professionals, we have to give back to the society. And I always, friends, say that for corporates, it is corporate social responsibility, but for professionals, it is PSR, professional social responsibility. So we have to give PSR, 2% of our time we have to devote to the profession. That will be PSR, friends. So thankful, Kinjal bhai, for giving us the details about BCAS, the fact that it was formed in 1949. We are only 11 years junior to you. We were formed in 1960. Thank you, sir, for coming all the way from Mumbai. And please give our thanks to President also, that we have noted his absence, but we will take your promise that both of you will be there sometimes in the future for another program with ACA. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jayaprakash Bhai, for enlightening us on FATCA, not which is done here in Calcutta Stock Exchange, but the FATCA which is there in Dubai, friends, for enlightening us. And I think within this short time that was allotted to him, he has done more than what is needed. Though I think I'll request President to plan a specific session on this. And audience, if you want it, please say cheers. Cheers. Thank you, Jayaprakash Bhai. Thank you. I can see a lot of past President, Kasi Bhai. Past presidents are our pillars. I can see my mentor, Santosh ji, Rungta, Kasi Bhai, Indu Bhai, Jinesh ji came a little late, Vivek ji is there, Jamar ji is there, and all of you friends for joining. Our secretary is sitting there. So friends, thanks a lot. Without wasting much of time, we have exciting times ahead, friends. Thank you.
I request everyone to please join us for the group photographs. Past President ACA, EC members, and all the dignitaries on the stage. Please.
इधर आ गया